Alright everybody, welcome. We're going to go over a few builds with the Warlock. This build is the Dagger build. So you do a lot of magic damage. How you do it is basically you max out Echoing Strike. And then of course it's synergies. Primarily Mirror Blade because it gives another echo and damage. Blade Warp and a few others. So you max out these synergies and then you have a little room for growth. I kind of played around with it this time. I am going to fix it. I wanted to see if Sacrifice would get more if I pumped into it. In reality, it's kind of a 1-point wonder deal. But you get extra bonus damage from sacrificing Defilers. Ideally, you would like something with attack speed. I just got Hephaestus because he's beady and he gives me time. And as for Mercenary, Meditation. So we're going to basically show you how this build works. You use the shield as often as you can because this class is very squishy. But as you can tell, he has no issue playing. This is Hell, and he just has basic gear. He's got Spirit Monarch, Spirit Sword. I did two-hander because haha, he could use a two-hander and all the rest. Stupid. And then Warlock armor, some basic stuff just that you'll find on day one. And so forth. So he has no issue running straight through everything. It is only players 1 at the moment, so you won't be able to see how it is on players 8 right off the bat, but it does pretty decent. I always find the best thing to test a build is kill cows or chaos. Cows or chaos. Those are the two best things to test. So we're going to go do some cow run real quick, and we're basically going to get a feel of how this build works. Oh, I just sacrificed him. No. Goodbye, Hephaestus. What did I do? I have one less skill, so I can only have one demon. So yeah, you want to get it to where you can have 2 demons. Learn from my mistakes. My mistakes are not to be repeated, but it's alright. It's day 1. We're still learning the game, so you want to sacrifice that for added magic damage. You can't resummon it. That's something I thought you can do. When you sacrifice and consume, you have to leave it dead. So it's good to have your Demon Mastery at 10 points with skills. I have mine at 9. I switched out an item. That was my bad. So I lost Festo. I tried capturing Griswold. He is a demon, but you cannot capture him. It's a sad life. Well, my mercenary's dead. Maybe I'll take him. You know what? I'll take a demon. There we go. Not you, Griswold. I know you don't want me. I tried you many times. You. You are my demon now. Alright, now time to kill Griswold. Yeah, you want things that are meaty. Hephaestus very meaty. He's a very good pick. And sometimes he gets conviction, so that's another big deal. For this build, you want attack speed. So you want to get that fanaticism aura. And ideally, at the beginning, you want meditation. Just so you don't have to keep using mana potions. And that way you can just run through everything. I'm gonna stop wasting time and go straight to cows. Awesome. I can't believe I got rid of Hephaestus. I'm so sad about that. That hurt. Because I originally had Hodo on, but I want to do this with basic items that you'll find on day 1. That way you could get a feel. Oh, how am I? Oh wait, I did kill Bale. Alright. I'm not going to do Terror Zones right off the bat, just because I'm not ready for that. Alright, got the hexes on. Gotta run from them. But as you can tell, he has no issue killing cows. All all he needs is a few seconds just to pull that up. And cows just drop. So that's build 1, the Dagger build. Good for chaos, cows, terror zones for the most part, because most things are not immune to magic. It's honestly probably one of the #1 S-rank builds, because it does a huge amount of damage right off the bat. You don't have to put too much gear into it. I simply have 2 spirits and the authority armor, and then just random stuff throughout. You will want to meet up your mercenary, because you are ranged and you need something to absorb the damage. Mephisto's a good pick, but at the same time, everything varies. So as you can tell, he does a great job clearing cows. No issue there. Now let's go to chaos. Let's see how quick he kills Diablo. Because you also get crush and blow. That's another thing about this. So you can sacrifice goats if you want crush and blow, which is also an added bonus for when you're fighting things like Baal, Mephisto, Diablo, whoever. So what you sacrifice does matter. And 1 point into Blade Warp. Oh wait, we already did this. I have to go to a different game. So I'm basically going to show you guys each spec. So we're going to go straight to Diablo. And again, I forget that I did not get the extra point. Alright, I need to get to 80 so I can just put 1 point into that. Actually, I'd like a conviction aura, please. Just cause. I don't have conviction, you have conviction. And then boink. Just kill everything. Some of these don't give that many. Some of these demons that you get though don't really attack. That's why you really need a meaty mercenary. Because if your mercenary's not taking the damage, your demons are. So, it's an okay build. It does have room for improvement. It is day 1, so there's going to be a lot of formulas that have yet to be discovered between new items, new class rotations, synergies, etc. They definitely leave room for growth. The only issue is you are completely at the mercy of your mercenary's lifespan of this build, because it's a very strong range build. I mean, with the Psych Ward, it's alright because you get a little bit damage absorption, but at the same time, you don't really want to be stun locked because your fast hit recovery is not that good, and you definitely don't want to have to take damage to begin with. You want to stay behind your mercenary and just keep him going. So an Act 5 mercenary is ideal with the Fanaticism aura as well, but then you have to pop mana potions. So it's all based off what you want. I preferably like the Act 5 mercenary. I like the fact that it's meaty. It gives Fanatic, and it's very good. The only issue is I also don't like pumping mana potions. So I mean, with basic gear, I'm able to do this day 1, which will be great. See what I mean by the potions? You know what? I'm getting the mercenary. Then you got things that are mana burny. But I mean, it does 10k damage, so I mean, it's pretty good. It's just you have to be able to cast. So every build's going to have its pros and faults. Pros and cons, whatever. Same thing. that's it. Now I'm able to spam it like crazy. I can kill this champion that's been giving me hell. Angles matter. I don't know if she told you that, but angles do matter. Unfortunately, with this build, you really got to be able to fight them head on without taking damage. So your mercenary being meaty is very important for that. Or a meaty demon bind. Because without a proper demon, you're not going to be able to... I gotta fix that. You're not going to be able to do the whole clearing. So that's one of the builds. That is the Dagger build. It's very effective. It kills pretty fast. It's heavy on the mana. That's the main thing, and unless you want to pump points into it, which I don't, I just get the Act 2 Mercenary with Meditation, or Act 1 you can do as well, but you need something in the front lines. Excuse me. So areas like this is very good for the Dagger, but something that's over here at that time, not so much. And you can also mix your hexes in with this. So like I said, there's plenty of room for growth. I didn't want to max out the hexes for this build because I wanted to try the sacrifice. But you can basically get your hexes to basically do damage through it. And I'll show you that build as well. And again, this is also hardcore. All I play is hardcore. So these characters that I build are going to be prime examples on how to play in hardcore on day one. Day one, everyone's going to have a spirit, at least a sword, and most likely a rhyme. If you go all the way and get a monarch, then good for you. A lot of us will have monarchs day one. A lot of you will just have rhyme, but it's okay. It's just a few resistance and a skill point difference. You can still build heavily off of it. I really need that mercenary. I really wish he would stop dying. That's the main thing. The merc dying at the beginning is the most annoying. He doesn't really have much gear. He just has an insight and some survivability stuff. Again, I'm trying to show it off of basic gear. This is not endgame. This is what you will have in the first weekend. It's a lot like a Hammered In, but a little different. I think faster. I think better. Hammered In's fun and all, but it's about being able to predict those angles, how the hammers spin and all that. And a lot of us have gotten used to it. A lot of us know the rotation, where to stand, what it's going to hit. You know, we just have it noted subconsciously. But a lot of people here are new and they don't understand that. Hopefully, they say they're going to do more changes with the other classes. I look forward to that. I definitely do. Because I don't want everyone just to be warlocks. For this season, sure, why not? It's new, we're all excited, fuck yeah. But for next season, we want to be able to have a bit more class rotation. So we want to be able to see new things like take the druid vines away and add something new, or make the vines do more, or whatnot. You know. And again, the mercenary's dead. That is probably the biggest fault of this, is you need a beefy ass mercenary. Act 5 would be the best bet. Act 5 mercenaries are very, very sturdy. The only issue is the mana drain. The mana drain is the biggest issue right here. could do Act 1 Mercenary. It'll probably live a little longer, but it won't be tanking anything. Like, I've gone to town probably 5 times in this run just to get the Mercenary alive again. So again, you want to have 2 demons. I messed up there. I will fix that later. You only want 1 point in this. I did an experiment and did not work. Learn from my mistakes. You want a max Echoing Strike. You want a max Blade Warp. You want a max Mirror Blades. And then those are the prime 3 things you need. What you do from there, you have at least 1 more max you can do. You could put it into one of these. I like Hexbane, but the problem is it has so many synergies. It's not, Mirror Blades synergizes this, so you could do this one. It's not that bad. So, I mean, this one you can definitely do. And you could also just do this one. Put 1 point into it. Or you could go tanky and get more points into this. It also receives a lot of bonus from this. I was probably going to max this. It increases your damage for this and so forth. So ideally you could do these 4. And this gets synergized from this, which is amazing. And then probably max that. Get 3 demons if you'd like. More meat. Also, Defiler helps out tremendously with the shared damage. You could also max Defiler, because the shared damage and the extra life, that's another option. So there's definitely room for growth with this build. There's a lot of options and a lot of different ways you can do it. It is a 3-point max. I mean, the levitational thing, it helps, but the thing about this, your weapon doesn't matter. It goes more off of your skill than your weapon. Because I had, it does take Crush and Blow. You could have a Crush and Blow weapon, which does do a lot. But at the same time, it's primarily off of your skill. So, Hodo, Monarch, all that. That's what you want. I really don't like doing this. Okay. To the death. Got my demon, yeah. I hate this angle. Mercenary's dead already. Not hitting them. Now I'm hitting them. It is hardcore, don't judge. There we go. The mercenary did die just about instantly, scaring the shit out of me. I don't play softcore. I do all my builds around hardcore. I do not want to die on the first of many builds that I'm going to show you today. Alright, and why... Oh, I didn't hit the other seal up top? Huh. Very well. Now, I don't have that much fire resist with this build. Should I be doing Diablo? Yeah. It's players 1, I should be alright. What? I hit them all. Right? I did this one, right? I didn't just... Huh. Oh, no, I went to town. Ah, I'm an idiot. Noob. Noob alert. I went to town instead. Hate it when they spawn on top of you. I mean, it's nice they added that because it keeps you on your toes and makes you more intense and all that, but at the same time, it is not the best. There we go. It's D time. Alright, no fire res. Scared to death. Alright, I can fight a little bit outside the star. Still not the best idea. There he goes facing me. Alright, he does good. It's killing Diablo pretty quickly. Again, it's hardcore. Don't judge. other thing I'm going to do right... Oh, I can't because of one demon. I was going to sacrifice... Alright, let's just finish this. Alright. He kills Diablo pretty damn quickly. For no gear, -2 fire res, hell, I'd say that's pretty damn good. Alright. So that is an example of the Dagger Warlock. Basic gear, nothing special.